been doing this job a long time. I don't think anybody can do it better than me. Hey, what's up? Who the heck are you? I'm your replacement. Excuse me? Yeah, everyone's decided you're doing a terrible job, so I'm taking over. And by everyone, you mean Kenneth Goodman? People have been learning to read for decades with me. I can do it better. Oh yeah? How? Let's face it, you're old school and kids don't like you anymore. We've got to get them excited about reading, okay? We're gonna expose them to tons of books until they find one they really like, and then we're gonna make sure they have cozy nooks to read them in. And when do we start doing that? Right away. I mean, how much do we teach them before we send them off to read on their own? What the heck are you talking about? Like, how long are we gonna have them practice sounding out words before we send them to their spot? We're not. What? Like I said, try to keep up. We're gonna read a bunch of books to them until they find one that they like to read. Are you saying they'll just magically learn to read by looking at books? Of course. Do you think learning to read is like learning to talk? Do you think reading sounds like this? No. Well, I mean, technically, exactly. That's why no one wants to learn with you, because you're boring. Yeah? No one's gonna learn with you anyway. Oh yeah? Well, no one's gonna love reading if they learn from you. No one's gonna love reading if they can't do it. Yeah? Well, no one's gonna, hey, break it up. This guy's taken over my job, and if I do say so myself, he sucks at it. This guy just hasn't caught up with the times. You two are gonna get along right now. Who are you anyway? Nobody can really define exactly what I am. So whose side are you on? I'm sure there's a way kids can learn with both of you, right? They need to sound words out. How about taking 1 millisecond to think about the meaning of the words? How about taking a millisecond to look at the words? How about taking a millisecond to actually look at authentic literature? How about actually reading first? Enough. This is what we're gonna do. Can you at least agree that kids should look at the words when they read? Fine. And can you at least agree that kids should focus on meaning and authentic literature? Fine. Okay, when kids read, how about we teach them to think about the meaning of the sentence, then the syntax, then look at the visual form of the word. They'd better do it reading real stories. They'd better sound out all the words. No, we're not doing that. Yes, we are. Okay, let's compromise. How about we teach them to look at the first letter of the word, then think of one that makes sense? How does that sound? You screwed everything up. What? You screwed everything up. How? Some schools are learning with me, some are learning with him, a bunch are doing your stupid compromise, nobody agrees on anything, everybody's arguing, and test scores are a complete disaster. Why are you blaming me for that? The test scores are because of like smartphones and stuff. I was just trying to balance things out. Well, maybe we should think about shifting the balance. I say we get more publishers to write books that kids are actually interested in. Maybe we should get them to write decodable books that kids can read. Yeah, like those will sell. I don't think any of them have sold a good story recently. Who are you, a new curriculum, or I am knowledge itself? I am ever growing. I am ever changing. Okay, so what do you have to say? First of all, every student needs to have systematic and explicit phonics instruction. Oh, burn! I knew he'd be on my side. I'm finally feeling vindicated. Take that, you loser. Turns out it was me who was right all along. I bet you're feeling stupid right now. Let's get some of those decodable books. Decodables are a good tool, yes. So I'm thinking we have them read decodables until at least like 8th grade, right? Kindergarten and 1st grade, perhaps. Wait, what? It's just as important for children to read authentic literature and build background knowledge and vocabulary. Told ya. But kids are still gonna sound out the words first, right? Absolutely, and we'll teach them to sound out every part of the word. But they also need to use meaning, syntax cues, and context clues to understand the words and their meaning. Now that you know better, do better. Whose side are you on? The children's.